Morning. So, have I got some eye-opening news for y'all? Okay? Here, let me fix my shirt. I put this on because it's chilly. Anyway, before I get started with the reading, so y'all know that I told y'all about Erica Kirk. Okay? Something about her immediately struck me. No, this woman is bad. I immediately seen it when she started her little speech about her husband that she didn't even shed a tear over, which is fucking bullshit. Anyway, y'all really get with this, okay? I need y'all to understand this, okay? When y'all come into the room, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you donate and all that stuff, it's gonna be down in the description. But listen to me, okay? So, I told y'all that she was in a beauty pageant, okay? Now, this part I didn't know, I just found out. So, she was never been professional model, never been in any kind of, pageants or anything like that. Trump and Epstein, no, Trump was over the American Beauty pageant, right? They sent her a fucking invitation in the mail to be in this beauty pageant, okay? She won. Miss Arizona. She won this beauty pageant, okay? So that leaves ties to her and Trump when she was 15 to 16, 17 years old, okay? So when she was 17, she founded, I want y'all to really, really grasp this. She founded the Romanian Angels at 17, okay? She was a casting director as well. This is all at age 17, young age, okay, young. She was, all the little children started coming up like missing in Romania. She was over 75 children. Okay, the kids started coming up missing. She was doing a lot of, hello, how are you? She was doing a lot of, like, the troops were coming. For some reason, these kids were entertaining troops. I don't understand that. These little kids was entertaining troops. But anyway, the children kept coming up missing, and the Romanian government put up a red flag. Well, that right there was then, I guess, abolished, or she's not so much into that, or what have you. Anyway, so years go on. She was doing that Romanian thing, and that. Years go by. Trump is highly connected to Charlie Kirk's dad. Okay? I want y'all to piece this together. Trump and Charlie Kirk's dad are like this. Okay? Trump has got the Ghislaine Maxwell girl. Her name was, God dang. It was Erica. A different last name. Okay? Anyway, so, he's got her in the background, right? So he hooks up with, he's talking with Charlie Kirk's dad and this and that and another, right? And he goes and he's interested in what Charlie's doing, okay? So he's interested in what Charlie's doing and that. Charlie's like a nerd, kind of nerdy fella, okay? And he suggests Erica come work with Charlie. Donald Trump is suggesting this. Erica come work with Charlie. Okay? So he hooks them up together, and she takes over some type of affiliate of. Now, keep in mind of all this, y'all. Keep in mind that Charlie's death puts Erica in charge of his little program that he had going on. Okay? What is it? I forgot what it's called, okay? Because I'm not real familiar with Charlie Kirk. All this is just coming out like boom, 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 boom. Okay? All right, so she was a casting director. She won uh, beauty pageant that Trump invited her to by mail, sent her an invitation to enter into the American Beauty pageant that she won. Oddly enough, that Trump and Epstein were running. Okay, then at 17, she's founder of a place called Romanian Angels of the Romanian orphans. She's a 17-year-old now. You got to keep that in mind. She's over 75 children. And every time that she hosted or did anything like that, a child or two would come up missing. Okay? Y'all really need to connect the dots here. I don't know if Charlie is actually dead, because none of that fucking makes sense. That this man was shot with that fucking rifle, and I mean, it didn't just blow his whole fucking head off. It just put a puncture wound in his neck. That didn't even exit out the other side. I don't know. There's something just. I'm not sure what they're setting up here, but Trump is setting the stage for something. Okay? I'm telling you, that was all like a political prank to try to cause some type of civil war in America. I'm telling y'all, that was all some kind of prank to cause some type of civil war in America. Okay? And the people are waking up. They're too awoke for it to have actually happened. Okay? But it is causing a lot of strife. A lot of disagreements between people, not only politically but religiously as well. Y'all think about this now. Now, think about that, okay? What is the symbol of Charlie Kirk? Okay, let me just tell y'all. Charlie means that the word Charles or Charlie means man. Okay, I just need y'all to understand that. He was a martyr. He was a symbol for us Americans to react to. Okay? I'm trying to tell y'all. Because that Erica, she is not what is being perceived. Okay? Now what? This is the woman so in love with her fucking husband. I doubt that. She didn't care nothing about that man. Nothing. But anyway, okay, she's standing there having a pity party more than anything. She wasn't crying. She's talking about, oh, he loved gummy bears and he loved, the lake and blah, 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 blah. What the fuck ever, bitch. Get the fuck off the stage, okay? She's full of shit, okay? I'm telling you, she's a trafficker. They're all affiliated. All those little groups are in secret societies together. That girl Erica, she probably knew Trump when she was maybe 5, probably, because he probably was molesting her. Just saying, okay? There's something up with that. There was just too much intimacy between her and Trump on that fucking stage. That's the first red flag that I saw. Boom, bam. I mean, it's immediately. It was like, what? Who is this lady? What's going on? I mean, everything was telling me. She's fucking crooked. She either sacrificed that man for her to get... Oh, by the way, like I said, she gets everything. She's going to get that new... for the children, the thing that he's doing is something for the children. It's called something for the children. She's getting that. What do you think she's gonna do with that? I mean, all them kids missing in Romania under investigation. She's been made to stop being the liaison, and so on and so forth. Connect the fucking dots, y'all. Connect the dots, and tell me how Epstein never done a fucking thing, never not one single thing, but Ghislaine Maxwell went to jail for trafficking for him. But he didn't do anything. Tell me how Diddy, all that shit, he getting off on all that stuff, um, 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 except for the trafficking across state lines or whatever, moving them across state lines and this and that and that. You know why? They said because all them acts on freak offs and stuff like that, all that it was just a fetish that he has. It's he wasn't trafficking them people. He was actually like participating in the sex act because that was a fetish of his. Yeah, well, child molesting is a fetish of a lot of people too, but that don't make it the law. That don't make it legally right to do. I'm just saying, okay? But anyway, they're gonna let Diddy off on that shit. I mean, I'm telling you, none of this makes no fucking sense. That Erica Kirk is an evil bitch. I'm trying to tell y'all, she's evil. There's something wrong there. There's something bad wrong there, okay? I'm telling y'all, please look into it. Please look into that because, you know what? You don't have to. I just don't understand why. How? How was she? She was one of them sleeper cell girls or something that Trump must have been real good with her parents. Because there's something how do you get all that stuff? How do you receive all of those titles at age 17? A liaison for the Romanian Angels, an orphanage, a casting director. All this at 17 gets a mailed invitation in the mail, which is not normal, not even for models and people that's been in the industry. They don't receive a mailed invitation to be in the American beauty pageant. Only, that's the first I ever heard of that ever in my life. And her being 17 at the time, y'all, no. Look here, the sun. The cards, the reverse tower means to let things just run its course. We got the Ace of Cups, something about love is coming in. So let it just run its course, okay? It says, and money. For the 4 of coins, and the devil is playfulness. And the last card was the 6 of cups, which is giving and receiving, okay? Allow things just to happen. Don't force anything. Just kind of watch everything unfold, okay? The best way to do that is to keep your vibrations high and that, okay? Do your best to stay in a joyful, playful energy, okay? Because something is coming in. God is handling something, y'all. Things are starting to fit into place and so on and so forth, okay? They're telling you just to watch and let things run its course. That shit about all of that with that man. It just don't make sense. They got that 21-year-old that was on the roof with a fucking whole wardrobe in his motherfucking backpack with a fucking broke down gun. I just him climbing up and down off the roof and putting it together and changing his clothes and changing back his clothes and putting the gun back, taking it apart, putting it back. None of that shit seems fucking right. None of it. Good morning. Yeah, I've been up for shit. I woke up at 5. But I was watching a video about Erica Kirk, man. Did you, Michael? You're one of the main ones I wanted you to see. I wanted to see what I was talking about, okay? Michael, did you know that she was mailed an invitation from the American Beauty Pageant to enter into the American Beauty Pageant from Trump personally? Did you know that she was a liaison for the Romanian orphanage when she was 17? She was governed over 75 children. And every time that she did like an event or anything, yes, really. Every time she did an event or anything like that, A child or two would come up missing. The Romanian government's investigated her, asked her not to do any more events. Did you know that she's a casting director? That sounds so familiar. That sounds like a Ghislaine Maxwell to me. Anyway, did you know that Trump is, well, like, super close friends with Charlie Kirk's dad? Okay? And he's the one that got Erica and Charlie together. Trump is. Because Trump is the one that mailed this woman an invitation to the American Beauty pageant that no one's ever received, ever in all of the history of it. Never received a personal invitation to enter into. Okay, and then on top of that, she won. Miss Arizona won. Okay. Y'all, I'm telling you, no sincerity at all. You rewatch that video about the husband? Yeah. About the speech. Oh, he loved gummy bears and da 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 da. Well, let me tell you, she stands to receive his whatever it's called, All About the Children or something, whatever that is, that foundation that he has that he's worked hard to create. She's receiving that. She's getting that. Okay, she's getting that after all this happened to Trump. To Charlie Kirk. She's the one ending up getting all of it. Did you watch that video that I sent on the comments about the whole step by step about how the boy got on the roof and changed his clothes and put his gun together and then took it back apart, changed his clothes again before he jumped off that roof in 30 seconds? Yeah, you need to look at that. Okay, I sent it to you in one of the, you commented on something and I pasted and copied it and put it down there. So go look at that too, Michael. Yeah, there's something trippy going on right there. Yeah, out of nowhere. It's yeah, it was meant to be some kind of diversion. I'm not sure exactly what, but I believe that it was all meant to spark up a civil war, a religious political civil war in America. I believe that's what that incident all was. Okay, one of them comments, I have it copy and pasted down there for you, okay? Go check it out, though. I gotta turn that air conditioner down. It's kind of chilly. Oh. Yeah, that's it. There's something strange about that. That's strange. That's strange. And how I still have not found out the absolute connection between how Trump even knew that girl to begin with. Okay? Because she was 17 when he was doing all this shit to promote her or to bring her up, okay? So she had to have been younger than that when it all started, okay? I'm not sure the connection there, but I do know that Trump and Charlie Kirk's dad were affiliates. I believe that the dad wasn't down for what Charlie was doing. I'm telling y'all. Please, just pay attention. All these people running these circles together, okay? Need to find out a little bit more about why he was connected to this young girl to send her an invitation to the American Beauty pageant for her to win the motherfucker in the first place. Okay? So she's what, like 32 or 30 something now? So they've been affiliates for a good 17 years. Trump and this girl. She was only with Charlie for approximately about 2 years. I'm just saying, pay attention. Okay? For what? Nobody in here even knows you. Why would you want me to shout your name out? Nobody knows you in here. So no, I'm not going to. Alright, so with the cut said the Tower in reverse, let things run its course, the Ace of Cups, love, four of coins, some kind of savings, protection. We got the Devil, playfulness, and bye, good. Don't come back. I don't want you in here. People like that are just, I don't know, screaming out trying to get some kind of attention. Anyway, it says in the 6 Cups, giving and receiving. You're about to receive something for your persistence, for your keeping on, okay? Just let everything run its course. Let's find out what they got to say about it. Alright, y'all. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. Give me a card that represents collective. It says the 6 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you're about to receive something, y'all. What is it about that's representing collective? You're feeling generous and ready to share your abundance or wealth with others. Or you may be on the receiving end of generosity. Accepting these gifts with gratitude, give abundantly, and it will come back to you threefold. That's the flow, y'all. You're in flow, okay? Also, I wanted to bring up just a little it kind of gave me a red flag, okay? Y'all remember I told y'all all these fucking restaurants around here. Some crazy shit, okay? All these restaurants, then they're all connected. Trafficking money, trafficking children, everything. There's one that owns one of these restaurants that is a convicted child molester. And let me tell y'all, every year this joker goes and he buys a bunch of toys and stuff for like Christmas and stuff like that. Yeah, I know that sounds like, oh, that's a good thing he's doing, blah, 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 blah. No, the fuck it's not. No, the fuck it is not good what he's doing. That other one does it too. That other restaurant, they do the same thing. I'm trying to tell y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all. And I don't know, these cops around here must be affiliated with it or part of it, because I've tried to tell these motherfuckers. They don't listen. They're not trying to listen. And these restaurants been in operation for years and years and years. They fucking know. They know. They know. Okay? I just wanted to tell y'all that, I mean, you know, like the Erica being a liaison over the 75 children, the orphans, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, at these little charity events and stuff like that. These kids are coming up missing. Okay? Same kind of situations with these little, I guess you would call them Christmas parties. For the Toys for Tots and stuff, but it's not Toys for Tots. They're doing it personally and having a personal party to give these personal orphans these personal gifts that they have donated. Y'all, wake the fuck up is all I gotta say. Anyway, this is about you being in flow, okay? You're in flow, you're letting things, you're just allowing whatever happens, happen, okay? You've surrendered to it and you're allowing something to happen. Be prepared to receive something. And also, open your heart of generosity, okay? How can I say it? Don't just take this or what have you and put it in a way, put it in a safe or something, okay? You need to keep the flow going, okay? Pay it forward. Just keep the flow going. Be generous. Help others in your situation that were in your situation, or others that you know could use the help, and so on and so forth, okay? And that's going to keep you rising more, okay? I'm telling you. Alright, so tell me what collective needs to know about being in this receiving energy. Just allowing something to take place. 6 of Wands. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. You're getting some kind of acknowledgement for something. And you're about to receive. This Empress is about to receive. I'm telling you, you're getting acknowledged for something. They say you're the perfect fit. High Priestess, look, 4 of Pentacles. This has been protected. I'm telling you, this money's been protected. For this High Priestess. There's something that you deserve for your work. Okay? For some kind of knowledge that you carry. And you're going to get public recognition. You're going to receive some kind of award here. This is receiving some type of an award. Okay? For your some kind of work. 4 of Pentacles says you're very financially conscious. Actively saving money and watching your expenses. Be careful, though. Money works best when it's in a state of flow. Exchange. Not when it's being stashed away. Page 77. 66 and 77. This is 16. Makes a 7. Exactly what I just said. You're gonna get some kind of acknowledgement for your knowledge, for your intelligence. You're gonna receive some kind of acknowledgement. Let me read the High Priestess to you. You are in tune with your intuition and your higher self. The answers you seek lie within. Access your inner wisdom and divine feminine energy. Page 7. 777, y'all. That's this. These 2 cards say 777. These 2 say 66. Take what resonates, man. Okay, this acknowledgement for some type of work and for something to be in flow. Says the Queen of Pentacles, you're about to receive. I'm telling you, judgment says something is in your favor. The King of Wands is about to give you something. About to give this Queen of Pentacles something. There's a judgment in your favor here. What's this King of Wands out here? This is to do with your work. Y'all, on everything. This is something to do with your work and the spiritual path and you being the only fit. You're the only one that can fit. Queen of Swords. You're the perfect fit, collective. For this work. Something to do with your knowledge. Your experience with spirituality. What is this King of Wands out here? The Sun, the Emperor. The Sun, the Emperor. He's seen the sun. He's this King of Wands is seen what you do. You showed this King of Wands the truth. He's about to acknowledge this with the Sun. That's something y'all did working as a team. Tell me why the Sun card come out with the Emperor on the King of Wands. It says 7 Pentacles in reverse. You are questioning whether you have invested your time into the right projects and if you will be adequately rewarded. You may feel frustrated or impatient, wanting instant results. So, he invested in the wrong thing. You know what? This looks like a conflict between a father and son. What do you mean? It says 9 of Swords in reverse. This King of Wands invested in the wrong thing. Look. 9 Swords in reverse. You're questioning whether or not you'll be rewarded for this. This is this King of Wands. It's questioning. It says you're experiencing deep inner turmoil as a result of your thoughts. Fear is stripping you of your life force. Get a reality check. This King of Wands has had a reality check. I'm telling you. It's elevated him. It says, evaluate which fears are warranted and which are not. Release your limiting beliefs and crippling fears and self-doubt. Page 37. He's up. I'm telling you, he's elevated. This King of Wands is elevated. He knows something. He's trying to build up courage. He's building up courage for something. Telling you, this King of Wands was influenced by their dad somehow. Alright, what's he building up courage for? Because he's seen the light. He's seen the light about this high priestess. He's made some kind of final judgment about your work. Intuition says look at that card. You're gonna out of nowhere. You're about to receive that Ace of Pentacles, man, out of nowhere. It's just gonna come out of nowhere, okay? He's realized something. Tell me, explain that. 3 of Swords in reverse. The Empress in reverse. You are sensitive to others' words and need to develop a thick skin. Let go of the hurt. It is holding you back. Look at what has triggered your feelings and work on those core issues. Connect with your feminine energy and be proud of what you can create when you tap into this power. Reaffirm your beauty inside and out. Page 8. So, you've developed some kind of thick skin as the Empress. Like you've put up your guard. He's intimidated. He's trying to build up courage. What's he want to build up courage for? Like, look, he's building up courage. He's coming up with some kind of plan. What is this Emperor's actions about to be towards this Empress in reverse? Because you have like closed off. You're closed off. You're not open to receive. You're not open to this coming towards you. Tell me what collective needs to do. This Empress in reverse. 2 of Cups. It's some type of partnership. A healing partnership. What does collective need to do for this to take place? Because this is some kind of partnership. Marriage. Holy crap. Celebration. A celebrating of some kind of love. With the Ace of Cups in the damn cut. This is some kind of celebrating of love. It looks like that this King of Wands has went and prepared a home for you. This is a celebration. This right here is letting go of something old. You're going to move away. Okay. That still doesn't explain the fact that this Empress is closed off. You're protecting yourself. Ace of Swords. This Empress is protecting herself. Fearlessly. You're very closed off to this. I said, what's going to change this? It says a couple. And then it says eloping or celebrating together. You're super duper closed off. Super duper 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 duper. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You're a natural communicator and ready to take it to the next step to share your message to the world. That's why you're closed off. This person hasn't made any attempts to have some type of conversation with you. The truth is, you're fearless. You are not afraid of this hard work. Okay? And you're about to receive the payoff for it. You're about to get this payoff for this hard work. You may be getting money and a vehicle. That's the only thing that I see now. I see it perfectly why them two was in reverse. There's been no communication. This Empress is like doing her own thing. This Empress is doing her own thing. This King of Wands has been healing over some kind of fucking family issues. Truth is, this Empress is about to receive this because this is in her destiny. There's been no communication. That's why the Two of Cups came out. And she's just been staying guarded. This Empress has just been staying guarded. Because there's been no kind of communication. Nobody reaching out. Okay, so how is this going to lead up to? Something about your hard work. This is about your work. All this is about your work. This is about love. This is about your work. This is about love. And this is about you receiving something for your work. You're fearless, resilient, persistent, consistent. Divine is balancing something out, and it's something that's going to happen in a real fast hurry, real quick, real fast. Alright, so I'm going to take these and put these back in and find out what's happening real fast and real quick and real fast in a hurry. It says the King of Swords. Looks like he's going to invite you to somewhere. Like he's going to invite you to go to... Why do I want to say this? I don't know. Y'all can laugh or whatever. Go to the dance. He's going to invite you to go to the dance. I'm telling you, he's about to invite you somewhere. Bring something to an end. Right. See, that's what's going on. You're saying, everywhere you're saying is everywhere out of the Empress's mouth ain't on God right there. Yep. Look, and that's what's going on, y'all. The Empress is kind of just doing her own thing, resting, trying to come up with some type of... The Empress is basically just trying to come up with some type of plan based on what tools that the Empress has right now. Okay? I'm telling you. So, what's going to happen all of a sudden with this inheritance or this Ten of Pentacles? Because something's going to come in quick all of a sudden. So tell me, what's happening all of a sudden? It says the Sun in reverse, something behind it, and the Two of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Swords. Whoa. How come those were all in reverse? That's crazy. Some kind of competition is ending right here. The Sun in reverse. You may feel depleted and exhausted, which we knew that. Seven of Swords is some kind of... Okay, but that's in reverse. Somebody is depleted and exhausted. You feel like a fraud. But that's fear talking. Get out of your head and trust that what you have, what you need to make your new venture an success. That you have what you need to make your new venture an success. That's what I just now motherfucking said. That you're trying to make a plan based on the tools that you have right now, not on something that you're going to receive in the future or what have you. You're doing something on your own. You're not even thinking nothing about him being added into it, okay? You're trying to figure out a plan to do something on your own. It says what you're doing, you're not a fraud. What's happening is that you're like tweaking some kind of new idea or something to that effect. The Two of Wands. Telling y'all. Says you have an idea, but you lack a clear plan and have little energy to move it forward. Go back to your original idea, the energy, enthusiasm you initially felt. Let that guide you to the next step. Exactly what I just said. This card's trying to come. Look, it's something about a new idea. You're weighing your options on based on what you have right now, not on what ifs or when I get. You're based on what you have and in the immediate. You've been saving a little money as best you can, and you're trying to figure out what the best next step will be. Okay, should I sell my car and buy a smaller car, or you're thinking stuff like that. Okay. Page of Wands, it says, you are a free spirit with a passion for life. You're filled with new ideas, giving you a feeling of creative restlessness. You're ready to take off and go somewhere. You feel a strong pull towards using these ideas to start a new phase in life. A spiritual path may be calling you. You're ready to go. Collective, you're ready to go. I'm telling you, you're ready to go. You're ready to get the ball going. High Priestess, the Nine of Swords. Whew. You know something. You've recovered or something. You turn that frown upside down is what happened. This is a recovery card. Of not letting something get to you. Letting something go. This High Priestess has got like a zillion ideas. It's like, damn, if I just had $20, I could get this fucking started. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying, okay? Something feels very anxious with this High Priestess. Anxiety, anxious. This High Priestess is anxious. Why? It says, you're weighed down by dark thoughts and disturbing feelings. Worry, despair, and anxiety are keeping you up at night. The more you associate with your fears, the more they will rule over your life. Reach out for help. This High Priestess has got it. She's feeling anxious because she's ready to go. I'm telling you. This High Priestess is ready to go. This High Priestess knows that something should have already taken place. Something should have already have gotten started. The ball should have already been rolling. Okay? Why is she anxious? It's something to do with something should have already gotten started. The seeds were planted. There's a fan. There's a fan watching this High Priestess. I'm telling you, someone's going to come charging in like the hero. Just whisk you away. I don't know if this is This fell like this. Would y'all say that was in reverse? We'll say reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords. Hero. Knight of Swords. Let's do it like that then, since they're all right here together. Knight of Swords. You're driven, ambitious, and willing to dive in head first. You're quick to take action, but sometimes it is impulsive or forced. You're well educated and a confident communicator. Then the Two of Swords in reverse. You are in a stalemate, unable to decide which direction to take, which we know that. It says look around, look at both sides and consider alternatives. Page of Swords. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions, learn new things. You're a natural communicator and ready to take it to the next step and share your message to the world. This High Priestess is about to do something on her fucking own. I'm telling you, you're making plans. Okay, let me say this. Okay. This Empress in reverse, which is still a good thing, is making plans to do something on their own because they have not received no communication from this fucking Emperor, this King of Wands. There's been no communication. So this Empress is like, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, I'll do this by myself. This Empress, High Priestess, is making plans to take steps to... You're going to leave the area. You're going to leave this energy. You're making plans to leave this area, the energy, whatever it is, to do it on your own, whatever way that you possible to do it is what you're making plans. You understand? With the tools that you have, with what you have right now, and it's saying that you're like expressing this by not expressing anything. You're expressing the fact that you're about to leave by not saying nothing, by not reacting, by just being like none of your fucking business. It's like that. Because you're making plans. You're like, you're fed up. You're tired of fucking waiting around. You're not about to be waiting around. You're making plans to go share your message to the world. That's what it says. You're not waiting on somebody. You're not waiting on somebody. You're not codependent. You understand? But this in the very beginning says to let things run their course, okay? That's basically what you're trying to do, but you're not codependent. Look. There's been some kind of judgment on this. Okay, what does that mean? Collector's going to go shout out to the world. It says working hard and the moon in reverse. Something's coming to an end, some kind of completion. That Ten of Wands is gathering all the pieces. It's like putting all the pieces together. Like you've gathered all the pieces and you're putting it together for the ending. Okay, the moon in reverse. You're diving into a murky depth of your inner mind, of your innermost mind. There may be fear and anxiety and confusion. You need to go deeper, to the core of your emotions, to release this. Then you will be free. Page 23. Something magical is happening. These two cards both right here showing that there's some kind of anxiety about carrying all these fucking burdens. You're putting the burdens down, collective. You're not doing... You were willing to at one time. But things change. You're putting all these burdens down. You're moving on to some kind of new energy. It's so funny because it's saying let things run its course. Your mind is on one path. You're about to let go. You're about to let go of this old energy. Okay? Because You've done all that you can do as far as that energy goes. Okay? You've done all that you can do as far as that energy goes. And now you're working on a future alone. You're looking at your future alone. You're not including the nothing that ain't showed up. Before, you might have been, and that's what kept you on this path. That's what kept all them burdens being strapped to your back. Okay, now you're going to be able to let them go. Okay, because you're in a different energy. You don't know that this is coming towards you. You understand? There's been no indication, no sign, no nothing that this is coming towards you. So you're being real, you know, and you're like, okay, I don't see no fucking signs saying that this is coming to an end. I'm gonna end it. Okay? Done with that. I'm fixing to pack up and I'm fucking leaving. This is what, you understand? Because you don't see no signs of this happening. Okay? This is the calm before the storm. Okay? Because there's going to be a crazy ass, when it does take place, it's going to be crazy shit. Because everybody is jealous of you. You're going to win. No action. Exactly, Michael. No action is an action. Okay? But the recipient, you're not seeing, you're like, you're at the point, you're like, I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers are doing. It don't matter to me. I don't care no more. I'm thinking about me. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about where I need to take this, where I need to go, what I need to do. Because you're sick of the energy that you've been sitting in. It's like stagnant water. Okay? It's like the water was fine when you first sat down. But damn, that shit's fucking starting to get like, bugs are starting to fucking get in it. There's mold starting to form. I mean, you're like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the other party's not taking any kind of actions. Okay? You're tired of sitting in that stagnated water. Because, you know, it causes fucking malaria. Just like... when you first sat down in it, it was fresh. It just rained. But you've been sitting in that fucking stagnated water for fucking... to the point that mold is growing in it. Fungus, bacteria is growing in it. And it was fresh, straight fresh when it first sat down. Okay, you're tired of sitting in it. You're not doing it no more. Okay? Now, you're having this plan. You're making a plan of your own, not telling nobody your actions or your plans. Well, there's really nobody to tell. And then they're doing this over here separately. Like I said, that brings me back around again. The 2 ones making a bigger one. Because y'all are going to go. Y'all are going to leave. Y'all are going to end up making the same... I want to say making the same decision, which is in the end leaving. Y'all are going to go somewhere and leave together and have a new beginning, a new start, a new, fresh, everything. Okay? Look. It's been golden, baby. I'm telling you, the 2 ones are going to make a bigger one. I know that sounds just off, but it doesn't at the same time. Because you're doing something all alone. They're doing something all alone. Okay? But what y'all been doing all alone is it's a team. 50-50. Do you understand? I made it real clear. I did? Okay, Spirit, they understand. Spirit said y'all understand. Two ones, two singulars, two that are on their own. Because he cannot go to nobody and talk to nobody about what his plans are neither. You get what I'm saying? He's on his own. He's one. He's a one. Use the high priestess as a one on your own. With you, this, according to this, it says you already have all the tools that you need. So if you would just take the steps, you would ignite a start. It's like a starting gun. If you would just start taking the steps, either one of y'all, just start taking the steps for this to happen, because it's the very first was the Tower in reverse to allow things to play out, okay? Because he has no idea what you're planning on doing. You have no idea what he's planning on doing, okay? If you start taking the steps to these, what you wanting to do, it's going to bring y'all together in a weird way, like a serendipitous way, okay? Because your energy, when you start taking steps like you're going to get up and move or whatever, like you're going to leave, like you're going to move, when you start taking those steps, giving shit away, and when you start making it happen, because it's going to happen, that switches the energy. It causes his energy to know, hey, whoa, she's about to go. I better step up my game real fast. I need to go talk to her. 5656, y'all. That's 1111. I need to go talk to her. I need to get in contact and talk to her, because she's going to leave. Because you got the energy stirred up. You understand? By taking the steps, by taking the action. Okay? By saying, okay, well, I made this decision. Now I need to start taking the steps. Okay? Because you might have already made a decision that you've been weighing. You've been weighing a decision. Should I stay or should I go? I swear, it said it in the cards the other day. It was talking about you weighing a decision on whether or not... Look, that card, it says the Lovers. These flipped over face down on top of the Lovers. From this to that. Okay, and this card was trying to come out. These two ones are about to become a bigger one. The King of Swords. Something about... He's completed something. He wants to come collaborate. This went to the floor. It's coming to your door. This dude wants to fucking elope, man. I swear. Is Collective gonna elope? I don't know. I don't know that I want... Okay, well, I'm just going to let things run its course. That's how I'm going to finish that, because I don't know about eloping. Okay, I will elope if you sign a... Go ahead and get this made before you come and ask me to marry you. Sign a What the fuck's wrong with this lighter? One of them whatever the fuck, prenup. Go ahead and make it that if you act like a fool and end up deciding that you're an egotistical maniac, that I get everything. Because I'm about sick and tired of being in these motherfucking relationships where I give everything and walk away with nothing. Golden. Okay, is Collective about to go? Man, I don't even want to ask that. We'll just let it play out. We'll just let that part play out. Y'all, I don't know. Just a word. At least a bad taste in my mouth. Eloping and getting married and I don't know. I, I would say I learned my lesson. I did that. But you know, I can't say never again. I can't say never again. I can say I did that, and boy, I'm real fucking leery about doing it again. That's all I can say. I mean, we might can be like real good friends. You just live next door to me. I don't know. I don't know. I've been alone for a minute now. I've been alone purposely. Look here. Somebody's about to head out into the world. Somebody's about to be known by the world. Somebody's getting some kind of recognition. You have come full circle in celebrating the successful completion of an important project. And as you close one chapter, you open another. I think you're not going to be alone no more. Collective about to not be alone. It says 9 of Swords with some kind of recovery. Some kind of, says the Sun. Nine of Wands says, even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, you stand tall and strong. You're resilient and persistent. Look, you're a lighthouse. You're a lighthouse to the world. No matter what goes on, they can't, nobody changed this fact. You're a lighthouse to the world. Even in the face of exhaustion. You get back up on that horse and you go. These 3 cards are saying you're a lighthouse for the world. You have some type of purpose by God. This is your work. This is something that you're meant to do. And you're going to get paid for it. 5 cards, y'all. This one's trying to come out. Ooh, look at that. Be playful. The devil tried to stop you from receiving your birthright. You're getting it. You're a lighthouse for the world. You are this shiny beacon. This is something that you were meant to do, even through the face of exhaustion. You get back up on that horse. This is something about being playful. Somebody didn't use their intuition. This devil didn't use their intuition and tried to steal from you. They were confused. This devil got confused by listening to other people and not listening to their own intuition. You're about to get something that was stolen. Somebody took something. Well, they put it in some type of investment or something. It's way more than what it was when they took it. It says the King of Wands, the Chariot in reverse. Something's coming to a halt. 6 Swords. King of Wands was trying to get away with something. They're not. Connect with your inner strength and willpower and move forward. Your motivation comes from within, not from an external source. You cannot control everything. Sometimes it's best to loosen your grip. He's surrendering. So this can all come to an end. But you're receiving. He's getting the everything's showing that somebody is giving something back to you that they took from you from the past, but it's built up big time. You're not going to be with that person. You're going to be with a new person that's been doing something on their own too. Everything says that. Some kind of final judgment. Is that King of Wands in reverse? Or the King of Wands period? Is that collective's ex-husband or ex? Wheel of Fortune in reverse? No. If somebody took something. It may feel like life is happening to you, not for you. That you're always running back into bad luck. But you have a choice. You can be at a cause or at effect. Something about cause and effect. 6 of Cups in reverse. You are clinging to the past. Losing touch with the present. Make peace with the past. And focus on the now where you can create lasting changes. You'll make peace with your past. Your ex or somebody fucking stole something from you. And now they're wanting to give it back. Or has to give it back. Not wanting, but has to. 6 of Swords, the King of Wands. He has to give you something, collective. These are both just trusting. 6 and 6. He has to give you something back. This is an ex from your past. Don't worry about him, though. You're not focusing on him. You're not focusing on that bullshit. You're making decisions. I know what the fucking cards say, y'all. I know what they say. I'm telling you what you're doing, though, okay? I'm telling you that you're making these decisions not based on anything because you were left stagnated because you were hoping, you had hope or thought that they might make a move or what have you, but they're not. You're making new decisions based on the tools that you can see before you. You have you and God. And you're going in whatever that direction. You're making plans for that. You're not making plans as if you got all this money and there's a mate and that and that and that. You're not thinking nothing like that. That's you're in preparation mode. You're preparing, okay? And you're not including this what ifs. Like you're not. Whereas before you did. Do you understand? Before you put it in there, what if they, or maybe I should give them a little more time or what have you, okay? You added that in your plans. But now you're like, okay, this is what I need to do, okay? If I could just do that and that, okay, I can get that paid and then I can leave. You're not thinking nothing about, well, what if this motherfucker comes or what if this, nothing. You're like, if I do this and I do that, then I can leave. I can go put myself in a brand new energy regardless. Regardless. That's the way your mind is set. That's what you're thinking. Because you're tired of this energy. You're not... As much shit as you fucking been through, and on top of that, you got this motherfucker just like... I can't decide. I'm scared of collective. I'm scared of collective. You wasn't scared when you fucking took action. So, look at that. I cannot fucking make it up. I pulled these cards. These are money move deck. And I pulled these. I wanted to get one card. See what it said. It says success, choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track. do? One card. Tell me what it says. And I'll get the letters out. Woo! That one went flying around. Closed doors. You're about to like. You're closing doors to the past. I swear it on everything. It says start all over again. This is your plans. To leave and start all over again. Promise you. Something's coming to an end. There's some kind of closed cycle coming to an end. It says expressions. Open your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Think before you act. You're starting all over again. You're on the... This is about money. This was laying face down. This is about money. You're moving to where the energy's not stagnated no more. Your mind is on that. It says you're moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. What was the very first card? You're on the right track. You're closing doors so new ones can open. You're closing these old opportunities. You're done with it. I'm trying to tell you, what did I say? He's not taking any actions. He or she, whatever the fuck, they're not taking any actions. And you're making new plans to leave that fucking energy behind. And you're walking right into wealth and prosperity. You're on the right path. Whatever it is that you're doing, collective, you're doing it right. Okay? This is investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. You're investing in yourself. Whereas before you was investing in them all the time. Let me say, you was investing in them by thinking that they was going to step up. You was invested. That was investment. So you left yourself sitting in a fucking bunch of water with mold in it. Now, any and every decision that I make, any and every decision that I make don't include nothing to do with what he is and he ain't, what they is or ain't, have nothing to do with consideration of him at all whatsoever. Where it used to, it had in the past. But we're choosing self. I'm telling you. Because you deserve it. Because you're worthy. I promise you. I don't give a damn what the past does. Give me what the fuck belongs to me. What I worked fucking hard for. And go about your way. I'm gonna go about mine. Period. There ain't no reason to being scared or being fearful. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if God says that's mine and you're holding on to it, eventually I'm gonna fucking get it one way or another. So ain't no reason for being scared. Just come give it to me. I'm just saying. Because if God says it's mine, you can bet your ass somewhere along the line I'm getting it without your stipulations or any of that shit. So you might as well just go on and suck it up, motherfucker. You lost, bring it. Give it to me. So I really ain't interested in my exes. Just saying. Not. They made me realize that I'm not like them. Blame it on their own self. They the ones that made me realize that I'm not like them. I don't want them. I don't want my exes. I don't want my exes. They can damn sure give me what they fucking owe me, though. Every single last one of them. Because they all do. And at the time, I didn't see it like that because we was in a relationship. But motherfucker, you owe me. You definitely do. At least two of them for sure. I know for sure Jason owes me because he sold that fucking house. Triple X. Somebody's a triple threat. Bobby for sure owes me because he was always just a sorry ass absentee father to our daughter. His girlfriend one time gave me $40 towards child support. $40 and 18 fucking plus. I mean, she's 30 something now, so you could say $40 in 30 something years. I got $40 child support one time in 30 something years of raising my child completely. Lisa and Joshua. Why this motherfucker party? Lisa and Joshua party? What they partying? Tom, what is going on here? Y'all, I keep hearing the Elk Club. Y'all take that as it resonates. I keep hearing it. Elk Club. The Elk Club. I know they do bingo at those kind of things, but I don't know why I'm hearing it. The Elk Club. Paint, silly. People in silly love songs. A small party. Some kind of get together. Roth. A small party. Josh in Roth. VIP. Apparently, Josh is the VIP or Lisa. Oh, who the fuck Roth is? Thor? Somebody's being recognized for some kind of natural abilities. Okay, PP, happy's out here. Happiness. Happy. Smart. Happy, smart. Linked. Risk. Smart risk. What is a smart risk? Say it. Joe. John the 5th. John the 5th. Vote. Toll. Somebody taking its toll. Just give me a second. Art. His art. His art. Happy his art. His smart, what the fuck, Smith, John Smith. Stop it. We talking about Pocahontas now? Come on now, what the fuck? Okay. John Smith. John Smith versus Tara. Oh my God. Somebody was, I'm telling you, that baby, her baby is his. And she, oh my God, she's in love with her. These two have babies. This one is envious of this one. Oh my God, oh my God. Y'all have no idea. I see it. Oh my God. Y'all two. Trip. Took a trip. Somebody took a trip. Y'all took a trip. Took trip. Y'all took trip. Does it say with? This is star. Play star. Somebody was playing star. Envy. I'm telling you, it's this bitch is a motherfucking, like, psychopath. She's a psychopath. She's a witch. She's a psychopath. She's insane. This one right here is totally insane. You know what she is? She is a... It's in her fucking name. Awful person. Terrible. I'm telling you. She's a part... Took part. Stole. Took part. Stole. Took pills. Yeah, there's a pill head if I ever seen one. This bitch is a pill head. Y'all. She's about to get busted. She's about to get caught. Without a doubt. Shaking my head. And I've been trying to tell the one that starts with an S, quit fucking trusting that stupid fucking witch. She's a goddamn witch. Quit fucking trusting her. Oh, well, Fucking quit fucking talking to this dumb bitch. She just brings nothing but death around you. Every single time she's around, it causes chaos. If that's not a sign, y'all. She's the one that told him about that. Look, with something to do with pills. Look, man. They took pills. Something about a train. They was gonna run it. They was gonna steal. They was gonna steal. Okay, stole. Took. Something about hooks. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Main man in... Something about a trip. Rip. VIP. Pat. Oh, this is Patty. Oh my God. She's... All these motherfuckers that I just named, every one of them's on pills. All of them. Rose Part. Rose Part. Rose. Trolls. Die. Something versus. Man. Okay. There was some kind of fucking plan against one of these. It says join. This is Matt. There's a lot of names showing up lately, y'all. All of these people, every fucking name that I have named out here they're all hooked on pills. Every name that I have put out here, they're all hooked on pills. Every one of them. Every one of them. That is amazing. So it's pills that are doing it, huh? What's that say? Parole? No E. Patrol? Okay, what about a patrol? Join patrol. Paw Patrol, there's no W. So it can't be Paw Patrol. Spy. Who joined? Matt joined the patrol? What? Hold on, y'all. This is fucking crazy. Look at all these H's. Okay, love. There's no E. So it ain't loves. Victory. Real lives matter. Stop. I get so fucking irritated by that whole Black Lives Matter, because you know what? White fucking lives matter. Yellow lives matter. Red lives matter. Why do they specifically get their own? I don't, that shit irritates me. We should be wearing shirts that say all lives matter, period. Don't have no fucking color on it. Life matters. Especially young baby lives that are just getting learning. Something okay, there's no E. Something matters. I can't believe all them people that I know. Every one of them fucking on pills. Every one of them. Smart path. There's a spy for sure. Y'all seen that? There's some kind of pay. Smart path. You know the A's over here. I moved it. Short path. Someone's trying to take the short path. Someone's trying to take shortcuts. It says Trisha was part of it. Y'all have no... All of these motherfuckers that I'm naming, every one of them on pills. Something about money, but there's no E. James, Jamie, Patty, Trisha, John, Sherry, Matt, sort out, sorta, Sorta. This is pity. Sorta pity. Pity party. Oh my God, it says pity party. Somebody's gonna have a pity party. Jameson. Jameson's gonna have a pity party. Mason. Jameson. This is Thomason. What? This is Jason. What? Okay. I never knew him to be on pills, but he probably is. Jason J. Thompson, Steel. Something print. Imprint. Print some paper. Okay, there's no fucking E. Stay so popular. Who's so popular? Poplar. Trina. Pop. Similar. Somebody did something similar. This is simple. Simple without the E. Simply. Something was simple and short. Short and simple. Simply opt. This is no. This is ran. Opt. Roast. Worst. No, there's no W. The worst. Simply the worst. I ran. Play. Simpson. Oh my God. Jen Simpson. Now Thomason. Her name was... She's a actor. Why? I wasn't even thinking about that. Jen Simpson is an actor. She's got my same initials. Almost my same exact name. Weird. Thank. Slay. Imps. Thank what? Thank top. Think top. Layer. Sample. Or death. It says Harley without an E. Harley. Carl. Somebody parties late. Okay. Pink slips. Why do you start talking about pink slips? I guess somebody was racing for pink slips. peak slip or say start. Say start. Or most, this is Kathy. Kathy. Without the E's, it says elope. If there's two E's, it says elope. It says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Host. Stats. Shot, or plank, spank host, pop, my pop, my spot is as my spot as host. It says host. It says Lori. My spot as host. A host. It says Larry. It says Lori. It says Lisa. Some kind of link. Larry. Thanks most. Thanks most. Start. I don't know. It says shot or shoot. Shoot my. Think my shot. Take my spot. Take my shot. Take my shot. Somebody's tall. Tattoos. Sports. Sports rink. Park. Tink. Hover. Over. Something's ended. Think park. Why would I think park? Jehovah. Portals. My portals. Steel. Jill. Jason J. Tyson. A lot of motherfuckers involved, I can tell you that. Let her think. Let her think. It says piano. Let her think. Lisa. Still thinks. Somebody still thinks. Still thinks. Oh no, Sparks. Total Sparks. Think of my parole. think of my parole. Said something about a liar. My liar. Amy. Amy's a liar. We got a lion, a Leo, a path, an oath. Gotta use the restroom. Total liar. Somebody's just a total liar. A point of view. VIP. It says Todd. What's fucked up about this whole motherfucking deal here is all of these people are connected. Every one of them. They're all connected. They're all linked to each other. They're all linked. You get me? All of them. Every one of them. What else do I need to show here? Lori, Lisa, Amy, Patty, Trisha, total what? Psycho? No, there's no C. Total what? Totally thinks something about support. There's no U. Totally thinks Mark. No, that shit's out there twice. Shops. Shoppers, totally think Mark. Oh no. There's a victory. Totally, hold on. Hop. Totally thinks Marks. Prop. I don't understand. Prop totally thinks Marks. Totally think Marks. What is that? Shark. Think sharks. Totally thinks sharks. Prompt my son. Something about Masons. It says trailers on my I don't know, something about the stairs on my trailer. Someone prop something on there. Portals. Ugh. Okay, I gotta stop. Ill. Someone's ill. Risky proposition. Position. Risky position. Start. My position. Risky. Tall. What the fuck is tall, motherfucker? Proximity. Similar look. Look similar. Past. Says piston. That similar look. Pre-K. Joy. Honk. Him, his. Something's him and his. Trey. Hit a saloon. I don't understand why it would even say saloon and not bar. But there you go. Somebody hit a saloon. Hit a saloon. Mr. Triples. Something triples. Somebody slipped on a... Slips on a... apple. Slips in a pool. Someone might have landed. They might have slipped and fell in a pool drunk. It says saint. Saint. Shout. Saint shall. This says Mary. This is Mary like in the name. And it says Mary like let's get married. Salty pool. Hug. Paint a list. Something about a pistol. Last. Phantom. God, dog. Sister. Sis. Oh, that's my sister that I don't hang around. Michelle. Something about partying. Sis is, phantom is party. Partly. Party or partly. Partly stole. There's something holy here. It says holy. Actually says holy twice. Well, my holy Phantom is Satan. Satan is part Phantom. You're killing me. Hope, happy, happily, merry, totally happy. It says mortal sin. Mortal sin. It says totally sane. Totally sane. Mortal sin. Party. Shot. Party host. Party host. Mortal sin. Mortal sin party host. Yeah. Okay. Happy in lost. Happy in lost. Hardy. Harp. Happy lost. Happy loss. What, someone's glad that someone left. Hater. No E. Hatter. There's no E. Train my Norma. Normal train, normal. It's normal. What's normal? It's normal to happy. Normal to trap spies. No, it's not normal to trap spies. It's not. It's normal. It's normal. So strap on. No, what? Storm. I storm. So think all storms not to destroy, trap. All storms not trap. It says phony. Look at that. Headstrong will take you on. I'm headstrong, will take on anyone. I know that you are wrong. We're headstrong. That's who sings that. Trapped. Lonely man starts roaming. Lonely man roams the streets. I walk the lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. In the AMs, only part, Tammy, only part, lost only part. I lost arms. Trisha did. Trisha's got one arm. What about it? I lost arm. Only part. Only part. Short. I don't know. Short. Short what? Short on. I don't know. Alarms. Alarms on. List. List 2. Portals. It's saying portals. A list to portals. Alarms on. Alright, just like that, y'all. I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. Airport. Airport portals. LA. LAX. LAX. Lost on. Says Tony and Anthony out here. Tino, Tino. Why are all them people out here? Lost something in the airport. Lost my visa at the airport. Report it stole. Report it stolen. I'm positive there's more out here, but I'm done. I'm just done, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm tired. These things, it pulls my energy. I don't know if y'all understand that. Pulls my energy. Okay. Bye. I'll see you later. Pleaded the fifth. Alright. Splat on my Holy Star. It says Holy Star. His master Satan praise on says all of that. Praise on, I don't know. Praise on most. Take that as it resonates, y'all. That's an awful lot going on right there. Satan preys on most. That's for sure. Without a doubt. I bet that he's gonna get a little bit fucking more. He's gonna prey on most a little bit more than he has been. Because we're coming into the... Where's that other book at? looking for a book, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. It slid way up here. My newest book that I got from the library. A Triumph. That's what it says on the front. A Triumph. I believe it. On Fire. Page 99. I think it resonates. Poets love Walter Benjamin. He often wrote criticisms in philosophy as if they were poetry, gathering strange assemblances, making associative leaps, and turning his attention to objects others may have viewed as little significance. Born to Jewish parents in Germany in 1892, he had a comfortable childhood, thrived in his studies, and was thwarted in his attempts at an academic career, and wrote so profusely that were his collected works to be written out in one unbroken line, they would stretch from where you sit to the sun and back again. This person's got a lot of achievements. He was also a father. His child, Stephen Benjamin, was born to Walter and his wife, Dora, in 1918. The marriage did not last, and even before it ended, Benjamin was often away from his family. But when he was not, he delighted in recording Stephen's developing languages and play. In 1921, when Stephen was just 3 years old, Benjamin noted that his son was, quote, addicted to imitating objects, the beating of a clock, the form of a pear, by coiling himself up on the floor. Echoes of his fatherly observations sometimes show up in his work on the cultural history of toys. In 1928, for example, Benjamin postulated that it would be an error to, quote, assume the imaginative content of a child's toy is what determines his playing. It says, when in fact, it is quite the opposite. Quote, a child wants to pull something, and so he becomes a horse. He wants to play with sand, and so he turns into a baker. He wants to hide, and so he turns into a robber or a policeman. I cannot say what desire Stephen sought to satisfy in becoming a clock or a pear, but I do know that during the months when I kept flying away to talk to people about the crying book, Hattie, now 5, was addicted to imitating an egg by coiling themselves up in my lap. They wished to be small and held and for me not to go away. Stephen and his mother were able to escape the advancing Nazi threat immigrating into London in 1930s. Walter was no less fortunate. In September of 1940, he attempted to cross the border from occupied France to Spain, but, believing himself about to fall into the hands of the Nazis, he took an overdose of morphine and died. He had with him a suitcase containing a manuscript his traveling companion said he valued above his own life. It was never recovered. Stephen's initial refuge in London did not last long. In July of 1940, he was 22. British authorities had him deported as an enemy alien and taken to be detained by Austria. More than a year later, realizing their error, they authorized his return to Britain. As an adult, until his death in 1972, Stephen ran a used and antiquarian bookshop at 28 Museum Street, around the corner from British Museum. So this is something about what I'm receiving out of this is there's something to do with keeping a balance, maintaining a balance between work and family. Okay. And being observant, like allowing something to unfold. That's what I'm getting from that. Like allowing it to unfold, allowing what it is to unfold. He was observing that how people assume that it's the toy that makes the child play, but the toy is it's just a tool that exposes a deeper meanings of what the child is really needing and what they're really wanting. Okay, see, I'll keep um, um, a an awareness that maybe there's a child or there's somebody exhibiting behaviors to let you know what state of mind they're in. Somebody may be depressed. Depression comes in all types of forms, and a lot of times, most of the time, it comes with a smile. Okay, um, because most people have. Especially if they're like a mature person, they have developed even subconsciously developed the mask that they put on when they're depressed. Okay? So be aware of signs and things that people don't expose. They're not exposing it. They're wearing a mask, okay? Someone's depressed or something to that effect, and they have on their fake smile, their mask, okay? They're wearing a mask, okay? Somebody really wants to open up about that, okay? Take what resonates. Then we're gonna go to the crying book. Look what I went to. It says John 15:9. Love and joy perfected. It says, as the Father loved me, I also have loved you. Abide in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abided in his love. These things I have spoken to you, and that my joy may remain with you, and that your joy may be full. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Okay, this is what he's asking, commandments for you to keep. Okay, his commandment is for you to love one another. Okay, it says greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friend. You are my friends if you do whatever I command you. No longer do I call you servants, for a servant does not know what his master is doing. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard from my Father I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatever you ask of the Father in my name he may give you. These things I command you, that you love one another. That is Jesus' command. Okay? That one... That's all that he asked. From everything that he went through, his sacrifice that he made for you and me, all that he asked. You know, his Father had a list of commandments. Okay? And he abided by those commandments. The only commandment that he asked of you, collective, is to love one another. Because we're all one body. We're all in this together. And to love one another. Okay? That's what he asked. That's what we're closing with. He's asking you to love one another and understand. Okay? Have a knowing, have an understanding, okay? A lot of times people exhibit things that's not truly the way that they feel. They may be depressed, they could be going through something, they could be having addictions that they're battling, they could be battling just sin in itself, they could be having issues, and try to be understanding about that when this apology comes to you. You're going to receive an apology. Okay? Consider these things. That's all I'm asking, is to consider these things, okay? Alright, y'all. If you made it this far, you might as well go and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and become part of the community. And if you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237, okay? It says if you're worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you're using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Let go of all that anxious or the need to the expectations is what I'm trying to say. Release those, okay? And think about the right here and now. How do you feel right here and now? If you don't feel happy, do something that'll make you feel happy in the right here and now, okay? Because right now, you are allowing things to unfold, okay? In the meantime, be happy. Be happy. You know that makes the haters fucking worse. They can't stand to see you being happy. Okay? They don't like it. Okay? I mean, you ain't got to go out and put on airs and go, ha 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 ha. Well, there ain't nothing funny being said. Be happy by just being contented with what you have. Okay? Make your plans on what you want to do. And like I said yesterday, make your plans considering you. Okay? Nobody else has got to be included in these plans. Nobody. Nobody else. I know you're attached. You're attached to something that's keeping you where you're at. Okay? But in these plans, you need to think about what is truly good for you, collective. It's truly good for others. Okay? So think about what's truly good for you. Alright, y'all. Like, love, everybody. I will see you on the flip side. Be happy. Stay golden.